Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys having an awesome and wonderful day. I hope you guys having an amazing 4th of July. So happy 4th of July for everyone. And I hope you guys are going to kill it with the fireworks and enjoy some time with the family. So thank you so much for joining me today. Today, it's another Q&A, live Q&A every Saturday. If you're new to the channel, we have live Q&A every time you have a question. So thank you so much for joining me today. That's what happens when you have two. But every Saturday we have live Q&A. So if you bring a question, I will give you my answer. At the same time, we always talk with a little bit of subject that we get to discuss together. And today we're going to talk about Amazon Global Service. I think it's really, really good service that I just heard of. It could be there. It could be the service was there for a long time, but I haven't heard of it until I think this Monday that just passed, or Tuesday. So I wanted to share that with you to tell you what you can do. I think it's an amazing service. I have some information about it, so I would like to share that with you. But at the same time, I would like to get your feedback. If anybody used them before, please let me know how the process goes. But I'm going to show you exactly what I'm thinking about, what it is, how does it work. At the same time, once I use it, which is hopefully is going to be, I believe, in 3 weeks, because I'm sourcing a new product and hopefully I'll be able to use it. For the products that I have from the past, I already have the system set up for them. But if for the new product, if I find it's really good and saving a lot of money as it says or as it claims, I'm going to be using it from now forward. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys are really excited. So please, if you have questions, leave them in the chat and I will get to them very, very quickly. I know it's 4th of July. Everyone's like, hey, why should I look at your face? I need to be with my family. I need to prepare all the fireworks. So I appreciate you for being here and thank you for making it. Actually, we were thinking about canceling this this live Q&A, but then we decided, hey, you know what? Let's do it. And whoever shows up, shows up. If they don't show up, it's okay. There's a replay. You can watch it. So let's get to it and let's see what we have. So guys, what we're going to talk about is basically, let me see, where's my chat? So we're going to talk about Amazon shipping, a global shipping service that's by Amazon Global Logistics. And I think this is going to save us a lot of time and headache. And I think it's going to be really, really awesome for us. And I'm very, very, very excited for me to share that with you, because I believe it's going to be a game changer if it really says what it does. So let's get in the chat. Let's see who we have here today with us. And then we're going to get to it. We're going to get the subject, and then we're going to get to your questions. And let's see. We have Nancy says, good morning, everyone, and happy July 4th. Happy 4th of July, I believe, or whatever it is, but happy 4th of July for everybody. And I hope you guys really doing well and fine. And then we have Duck says, good morning, Giants. Good morning to you, Mr. Giant Ducks. Thank you so much. And then we have Pernilla says, hello, happy 4th of July. Pernilla, thank you for being here today. You're opening the doors for us and you're first to be here. So thank you for being here and, you know, taking you away from the beach and the wine. But hey, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you. And then we have Saran says, hey, Saad, good morning. Good morning to you, Saran. Thank you for being here. And then we have Emelones, which just says, hello, everyone. Hi, Saad. Hi to you, Emelones. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you who's here. It really means a lot to me. And we have Denny says, hello, Saad. Hi to you, Denny. And we have Josiah says, happy Independence Day. I think Josiah is going to be Josiah, we're actually expecting we're launching his product very, very shortly. At the same time, this thing about finding a product research, validation, launching a product, it takes a big process. So don't think it's simple. And I'm very, very excited for Josiah and everyone who's really looking for products right now and launching. So I'm very happy for you, Josiah, and happy Independence Day to you and to your family, and hope you guys really enjoy it. And we have Megan says, good morning and happy 4th of July. Thank you. And we have Alex Rivera says, happy 4th. Shout out to Nancy and San and all the peeps around here. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. We're trying to do our best to make things happen. And without the team that we have, I will never be able to do what we're doing. But we're doing it as a team effort, and we're trying to bring the best to you. So I really appreciate you. All right. So let's get to it. And let's talk about this thing. I'm going to share my screen. and we're gonna go through it together forever. Let me see. Where am I? Where am I? All right. Share. All right, guys. So I'm gonna leave these two links to you. But for you guys, you know very, very well, if we buy a product from China, or we have a product that we source from China, whatever it is, and before we ship it to US, what we need to do, usually the shipping process is very simple. It's going to be by air or is going to be by sea. Now, usually how we arrange that is going to be two methods, or the most popular is two methods. One method is going to be that you actually let the supplier do all the products, finish them, and then you just arrange freight forward, arrange shipping with your own freight forwarder. The freight forwarder will go to the supplier, pick up the products, and he will take care of all the process from your supplier to Amazon Fulfillment Center, and that's called DDP, Duty Delivery Paid, which means basically the ship you be able to take care of it with your own freight forwarder. This is something that you can save a lot of money, especially when you're using your own freight forwarder, because they have better rate. The other way is going to be your supplier will arrange the shipping for you by using their own freight forwarder. And this will happen usually. They will take care of everything. You place the order, you pay for the shipping, and you don't take care of anything. The supplier and their own freight forwarder, they will take care of the shipment from their own supplier, from the warehouse of the supplier's warehouse to Amazon. And you don't do anything, but you have to specify that you need DDP. So duty delivery paid is very, very important if you really want to make that happen. Now, there's other things that you can do, like EXW, which is basically the supplier just has his product in there and you need to arrange everything. Or you have FOB, that means the supplier will take the products and will declare them through the port in China, and that's it. But I'm not here to talk about shipping very much in details. I'm here just to tell you the two options. Now, the third thing which is happening right now, it's Amazon has its own service called Global Shipping Services, which is basically they manage everything on your behalf. So now, as you know, guys, if we do retail online arbitrage or we do FBM, we can buy the shipping labels through Amazon. So when I do my shipping plan, at the end, I can choose UPS, and they're partnered with Amazon and they have the best rate. So when we buy the shipping labels from Amazon, I'm talking about the US especially, you'll be able to get a very, very, very good rate. But that used to be only locally. Now they have changed it, and Amazon added something new, which is basically they will take care of the shipping from China to Amazon Fulfillment without you doing anything. And this is DDP. This is really huge because now you don't need to worry about freight forwarder getting the best rate, nothing. Amazon will take care of everything for you, and actually a very, very good rate. So I wanted to talk to you about that. And from what I see from my last Monday when I spoke to my two friends, and they were very happy about the global shipping services, and they mentioned it in our chat. I was very happy to hear that they were able, one of them used it, and he was able to save around 40% from the original freight forwarder that he used to pay. So he used to pay $1. Now he's paying 55 cents to 60 cents per unit, which is really, really a lot of savings. So I'm thinking for a lot of people who are using big products, heavy products, small product, not small, using Amazon is going to help you a lot with your savings. It's going to help you with the rates, and you can track everything. So let's talk about what they are doing, and I hope you guys excited the same way I am, because this is really a game changer for Amazon to take care of everything. It's going to save us a lot of money, and without any hassle, without finding the best freight forwarder. And I don't know if that means the freight forwarders are going to have a hard time, or maybe we can see a lot of them shutting down their doors. I am just speculating now if this is true and there's no issues, and only time is going to tell how this is going to perform. But as we see so far, it's really going to hurt a lot of freight forwarders, especially the third-party freight forwarders. The small ones that we know about. I'm not mentioning names or I'm saying they're going to go under, but I'm just telling you similar to like Flexport, Unicargo, and other places that are out there. So this is huge, guys. You just people who are doing retail online arbitrage, they understand that very well, because it's so easy for us to list the product, create the shipping plan, and print the shipping labels, slap them on the boxes, and we're good to go. So imagine you can do that from China, which is really awesome. So let's talk about the benefit: shipping to fulfillment center. So book international FBA shipment directly to fulfillment center in the US, UK, Germany, France, and Spain by ocean or air. So they're offering it for multiple fulfillment center around the world, especially US, UK, Germany, France, and Spain. So basically US and Europe, and I believe they will be able to expand once they get it all right and they fix all the issues they're going to have. Is going to be really, really awesome. So I'm very excited about that. The other thing, reduce costs, save money by sending products of same product size tier to one fulfillment center. This is a huge, because a lot of times we used to do some tricks to be able to get one fulfillment center. So we used to create a shipping plan, and usually Amazon says, hey, send them to New York, send them to California or Dallas, will be 3 shipments. So the same product will be split out into multiple shipment or multiple places. That used to cause a lot of headache to freight forwarders and to us as people. So now, as actually you do it, you send it to one fulfillment center. You don't need to pay anything extra, which is really, really good. And I hope you guys really listening to this. It's really awesome. Now, competitive rate. We are highly competitive rate for the air and ocean transportation, which is easily booked during shipping creation. So that's what I said. When you do a shipping plan, you'll be able to do it very easily and really awesome. The other thing, we have shipping tracking. This is very important, because you can track your shipment from departure through customs to arrival at the fulfillment center. This is a huge, because usually when we get our product set up with our own freight forwarder or with the supplier, we don't get any tracking until the product hits the US. So now be able to do it from when the product from the supplier hits the imports, it's in the boat, on the US custom, we can track all that, and that's really gives us ease of mind, and we'll be able to anticipate when the product is going to hit the fulfillment center, and that's really, 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 really huge. And I'm very excited about that. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for me to use that service, because it's going to be a game changer, I believe, in my opinion, unless there's something missing that we don't know, and I'm just talking from my behind. That's possible, but I'm just reading to you exactly what I have read and what I'm excited about myself. So Simplified cross-border compliance. We support you step by step in setting up your account and generating required document for origin and destination custom authorities. So basically, DDP, they will take care of all the compliances that you need to do, especially if you have your product in a specific category, you want to clear the customs, you get the bond. Look, I'm maybe the last person that you can talk to about shipping that much, because honestly, I think it's too complicated to understand about shipping. So for me, I have my freight forwarder. He knows what I want. He gives me a rate, and that's all what I care about. Category, what the product your category is, and blah, 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 all this stuff. I don't understand them. I just understand the basics of them, and I have been doing it now for many years, and I've been doing very well. So, but if you want to geek out, I'm gonna leave that link to you, so for you to be able to read it and geek out as much as you want. Now, also gives us the rate. Now, for most of us here is China to US. So now we have air freight, we have ocean freight, and we have ocean freight full container. So let's take one of them, for example. Let's talk about this one. Now, from Shenzhen, usually the price is fixed for a 103 for 1 to 5 CPM per CPM. Now, cubic meter. So this is basically usually the cubic meter is around $200 for most of suppliers. For most of freight forwarders, usually is $200 per CPM. Here we have 90, so that's almost, we're talking about 60% or 55% of savings, which is really, really, really great. Now, this is for we talked about less than a container. Let's talk about a full container. A full container is 2,967, and here you can see, guys, the origin city and where it's going to be, what fulfillment center, what city, and all this stuff. So if you are in the East, you can get a rate. If you do in Los Angeles, it's different, because in the West it's cheaper than the East. So if I get my product shipped in the west to Los Angeles, it's going to be cheaper than for me going from China to the east or New York port. So here you can do a full container for $3,000 almost, which is really awesome, and you'll be able to read all that information. But so far, as we see, we have 55% reduced in prices. But as we know, there's some extra fees that I'm going to talk about later on. But here there are the freight rates and what you expect here. The typical transit times. This is the shipping time. It's really, really, really important. I think it's amazing. We have air freight. It takes around 7. If you're on the West Coast, 7 days. If the Midwest is 8. This is really awesome to get in 7 days. Usually takes from 7 to 14 days for air freight, depending on what you use. Cargo air freight or use a regular air freight, but usually it takes really time. So this is really good time. We can say it's similar to if you get freight forwarded, they'd be able to do that as well. But it's good to know that these are the times. And just by using Amazon Power and how much shipment they get a best rate than anybody else because the volume they do. So every time they work with UPS, they work with anybody else, they get the most benefit. They get the best rate. That's why they are very competitive. And this is something really, really big. And here we have LCL, which is less than a container load. We have 28 days, 35 days, 28. This is really typical. Then we have full container from 25 to 35. Now, there's something else called fast boat, which is I usually use. And this takes on from 25 to 28 days. But hey, come on, for 5 days, whatever, I don't think it's going to ruin your life. But it is what it is. Now, how it works. So you can go through this. I'm just reading with you guys. If you have any question, please, let's talk about it together. So ocean and air freight transportation directly to Amazon Fulfillment Center. Set up your account with global shipping service to ship your FBA inventory to China, to US, and Europe fulfillment centers. Benefit from competitive rates and simplified. Let me just go a little bit so you can see, guys, here a little bit more. So I hope this makes it clear, guys. And then here we take care of origin and destination handling for you. This is very important, handling everything for you. You don't need to do anything. And then we have get freight code. So when you do a shipping plan, get the code and you'll be good to go. But here you need to understand something. Provide your booking details and preferred shipping modes to get cost estimates. So you're going to get the estimate, no problem, depending on the shipping that you use, air or by sea. But set up your importer of record. So importer of record, that's something that you need to do. And I think they charge you a little fee for it. And that's something you can talk to your, what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to talk to my supplier, see what they're doing, and I'll be able to do it. So importer of record, usually you're going to sign up someone to take care of things on your behalf and basically give them the power of attorney to take care of your shipment. And that's normal for every product that you ship. Your own freight forwarder will be the importer of record, and they will act on your behalf. And then we have flexible payment method. This is good because you can pay in the US or in RMB, which is really cool. And also you can set up your payment if it's going to be deducted from credit card or it's going to be deducted from your balance from Amazon account, which is really awesome. And the other thing, track your shipment, which is really, really important. Now, if you want to set it up, I haven't set it up yet. Actually, I'm going to set it up today. I'm going to set up my shipping global shipping account. Once I do it, I'll be able to go through everything that they need. And the things that they need is provide your importer record, upload the required upload the required document, review and approve, and you'll be good to go. Now, there's one more thing that I want you to read. This is the end of it, but actually this thing. And this is I would like to talk to you about a little bit before I jump into your questions. This is very important. When you set up your global shipping service setup, there's a few things that you really to be important here. Importer of record. So basically, you are an entity appointed by you must act as an importer of record for inventory entering the U.S. The IOR is responsible for ensuring the import goods comply with local laws and regulation, filing complete custom entry. So basically, that's what I said. Is basically who you are and making sure that everything that you claim is correct. Now, I could be wrong with that, but hey, this is what I see. That's what I heard. Amazon, including our fulfillment center. This is good. No, actually, there's one thing. Custom broker, I believe. Yes, custom. not the custom. I want custom bonds. Brokers. So custom brokers, that's normal. The ones who take care of everything for you. Power of attorney. This is something you're going to give to Amazon to make sure they work in your behalf. They will take care of everything. You sign it electronically. But hey, yeah, this one. U.S. custom bond. So for a bond, is basically if you and me, okay, all this like for me is like Chinese because I'm not very good with shipping, as I said before. But shipping to the U.S. via global shipping services require custom bond on behalf of the IOR. Okay. Import of record. This bond guarantees the payment of import duty taxes. So this is for taxes and everything. You have to put a bond. Now, if you sell more than $500,000, you need to get a custom bond or custom rate. If you sell then less than $500,000, that the products that you ship per year to the US less than $500,000, you will pay a flat fee of $350. So $350. So that's going to be extra. Plus the taxes and fees, I believe they said here they must equal whatever 350. If you have more, you pay maybe 10%. I'm not sure what it is. I'll tell you now more about it because there's a percentage for taxes and fees and duties. I'm not sure if this is going to be extra on Amazon or not. This is something that if you have used it, please let us know. But I expect the following. Amazon will take care of everything, but we'll need to pay $350, which is we said here, which is for custom bond. And also, I believe we pay the duties, but that we pay them to Amazon directly, I believe. Now, that's what I believe. But please let me know, and and if you have more information, let you know. If I do it myself, I will let you know as well. This is something new to me, but I'm very excited about. Now, tariff classification. This is very important. Harmonized tariff schedule. This is basically, I'm going to give you a tip since you guys are here. If you ship a product, let's say something, I don't know, let's say a chair, okay, furniture. And this furniture, now with the new Trump tariff, let's say, they're doing it, they're charging you 10%. Now, if you change the class of the couch to another class or another classification, you might be able to avoid this 10% or whatever tariff that you have if you categorize your product in a different category. Now, I know as a furniture, I don't know how you're going to move it from one class to another class. But if you have a product that can go in both or it can fit in two classifications, you might be able to see if you can switch it or classify it to another classification. You might not pay the tariff. And I see a lot of people doing this, especially in our mastermind, and it's really saving them a lot of money. I hope I'm that smart, but I'm not. But this is really, 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 really awesome. So the classification, you need to know what classification your product in. I was thinking if I want to know the classification of my product, I'm just going to contact my supplier or my freight forwarder to tell them, hey, what's the classification of my product? And they'll be able to give it to you, and I can submit it to Amazon. Custom value, here basically, custom value, you guys know that very well, is basically when the supplier ships the product to you, they have to declare how much the value of the product. So if you have 5,000, you're going to say 5,000. But a lot of freight forwarders or suppliers, they put 500 or 400 to avoid taxes. And that could get you in trouble. In the past, like 5 years ago, we did this kind of fidget spinners thing. And actually what happened is I got really screwed. And we didn't get screwed. We used to do it with 500 less. And we didn't know nothing. Newbies to the beginning. Like we knew nothing. And we did that and was a mistake. And since we knew that, hey, we're playing with fire, we stopped it right away because we didn't know. We just took the supplier, told us, hey, put $500. You'll be fine. You don't need to pay any crap. And we could have got us in really, really, really big trouble. But it is what it is. Now, for duties, taxes, and fees, the harbor maintenance imposed in U.S. shipped via ocean freight is charged around 0.125 of the custom value. So they will charge you that much for duties and taxes. Look, this is why I never looked into shipping, because there's so many crap. CBP, I don't even know how to pronounce it. All my P's are mixed up anyways. So reading this, IOR, all this stuff for me is not me. It's not something that I'm really good at. And if I spend my time here, I know I'm not going to do it as well as a freight forwarder or letting someone else manage it for me. So for me, I just source it. Please, I don't listen to all that. All what I know the best is Amazon. I know how to find a product, how to buy a product, how to launch it, how to do PPC. I like the technical stuff. When it comes to this stuff, I think I'm going to spend weeks and weeks in understanding shipping, but I'm still going to lose at the end. So for me, I just like, hey, whatever, screw it. So they tell you here, this is the merchandise and $485 per shipment. So I'm going to give you that, and you guys can do whatever you want. And this is it. So let me come back to you, and I hope that was helpful, guys. Was that helpful or what? Tell me, guys. Give me your feedback. Tell me, is that good? Is not good? What do you think? Is that was something worth sharing with you guys? Saving your time, saving you money, doing everything with one platform, with Amazon. You know they're going to be responsible. God forbid anything happens, they will pay for everything. And I think it doesn't get any easier. I'm actually, this is for Nancy. Nancy, we should try this with the product that you are looking at, the big one. I think maybe we can try this and see the rate if it's different than the one we got. That would be a good thing, Nancy, just for, side note. Guys, let me know how that works. And if you didn't hit the like button so far, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Come on, guys. Give us a like. Let us shine in 4th of July. Be kind to me. And let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully in the first, I don't know, in a month or something. I'm not going to put a timeline on it. But let's get there. And I really appreciate you. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe. And God bless everyone. I'm going to drink a coffee with my Hellcat. All right. I'm going to take your questions by the time you guys give me your questions. Yeah, so this is it. And I actually, by the time you guys leave your questions, I want to talk to you about also something else. I am thinking, we're not thinking. I think we're doing it. I think we're going to launch the course on the 1st of August. Now, I want to do a little bit earlier, but 1st of August is going to be amazing because one of the people in our team, Jocelyn, congratulations on your boy. Congratulations on your newborn that you had. She just went in delivery yesterday. She got a beautiful baby boy. Congratulations to you, Jocelyn and Joshua. I'm very happy for you guys, and I wish you nothing but the best. So they are part of the group. They're actually going to manage one part of the course for us. And since she just gave birth, I cannot tell her, hey, come, let's do the course right away. So I believe it's going to be 1st of August or 1 week before August. This is what it is. And I'm going to share with you the link that you can start the waiting list and we get to it. So I'm very excited about it. It's going to be the first interactive course, live course. Me and you, we discuss everything. And the first 25 people who's going to sign, they're going to get a lot of bonuses. They're going to be happy to get them going, to get them in the road and to get them ready with a product and to go in. So they're going to be a contest. So we're going to have 25 people. We're going to give them some bonuses. We're going to give them, let me tell you what we're going to give them. Some little things, okay? Little things we're going to add up. So the first thing we're going to do is basically going to get lifetime access to the Facebook group. They're going to get the lifetime access for the first 25 people. Lifetime access. They don't need to pay for the Facebook group ever. It's going to be one time. That's it. Then they're going to get the chance to get into the giveaway contest for 2 validated products. I validated myself. That exactly how I'm going to share it in the course is going to be the same validation, and it's going to be 2 products that you guys can run into. And also you're going to get an entry price. Instead of $9.97, you're going to get it for $5.99, and it's going to be the first the first Amazon FBA live course. That's going to be me and you. We can answer all the questions. It's going to be about today, not information from last year because they recorded it last year. No, it's going to be very, very current, and it's going to be awesome. And also there's a few bonuses that I'm going to add for you guys. That's going to be really, really awesome. So please, if you want to join, I know I think we're almost to full for 25. Not almost full. We are almost there. We're missing a few people from the last time when I mentioned it. A lot of people messaged me in my messenger. in my Facebook Messenger, but I will share the link with you guys. If Megan, if you can share the link, please, and give them the link that they can start the waiting list. And in the 1st of August, or 1 week before August, or last week of July, or last week of July or 1st of August, we're going to launch the course, and it's going to be awesome. And I hope you guys ready, because I want to make sure we get it by 1st of August so we can get ready for Q4. You'll be able to get product and you'll be able to kill it. And I promise you it's going to be awesome. So this is done. Let me go ahead and answer your questions as usual. And don't mind all my shoes. I have a lot of shoes. I mean, you know what? If I share you my shoes, you know what? Let me share my shoes. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. And I'm telling you, I spent a lot on my shoes. I don't know why. I spent a lot. All right. Every Saturday there's a lunch for shoes, and minimum 250. But anyways, that's the only thing that I know, shoes that will never fail me, because they will fit me regardless how much weight I get or lose. So this is a good investment for me, because that's the only thing that I don't buy and I don't need to change again, because I gain some healthy balance. All right, let's get to it and let's see what the question we have. Stop talking about life. All right, so here we have Sana says, is this a global service available from India? No, as we say, it's going from China and to the US and UK and Germany and France, as I mentioned, and you can really see it in the links that I'm going to leave for you guys below that video in the document. Oh my God, today I'm really tired. Is going to be below in the description, and you can guys see it. Monica says, hello to you, Monica. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited to have you here. Thank you so much. You guys always keep it up for me. I love it. Are we asking the supplier for EXW or FOB when we are getting quotes for a supplier? I believe you're going to do EXW, and Amazon will take care of everything for you, which is really awesome. EXW. This seems amazing. Yeah, it seems really amazing. I was very, very happy when I heard it. I couldn't wait to share it with you. I want to do a video like in the mid of week just for you guys to see it. But then I was like, I actually was really busy with a lot of quotes I'm getting for new products, and I'm really, really honing down on them. And also my car broke down, and yeah, I was sad for a bit. Sad was sad. Abdifita says, hi, good morning. Good morning, Abdi. Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate it. We have Omar. It says, would you please share the link? Yes, the link is going to be in the description. No worries, my man. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all the support you guys give me. Dennis says, hey, Saad, if it's the first shipment from the supplier, do you recommend an additional inspection when the product arrives to the US? No, I will do everything before the US. I mean, if the product hits the US, if you're using your own freight forwarder, because what happened is this following. I usually do my inspection before the product leaves China. Every shipment, reordering, first shipment, whatever it is, I'm going to do inspection, regardless if I know the supplier or I don't. Now, sometimes you might be really in rush. You couldn't get your agent to go ahead, or inspection agent to go ahead and do it. You might do once in a while, but usually I'll be on top of it all the time, because I want to make sure the product is good, packaged correctly, enough heavy packaging, no damage to the product. I love doing this all the time. Now, when the product hits hit the US, there's not much you can do, honestly. I mean, I know trade assurance will be able to save you a little bit, but it's going to be, even if damage, it's going to be few units, not like the whole thing. So it's not a big deal. The supplier will be able to work with you. But sometimes if you use freight forwarder, what they do, they get product from China, declare the customs in China, declare the customs in the US. It doesn't go to fulfillment center right away. From the customs, it's going to go to a warehouse where the freight forwarder is. So the freight forwarder warehouse, the product he's going to receive them, he might check them over there, but it's very, very unlikely. So they will get them their warehouse and then disperse them to the fulfillment center that they need. So for me, I never do inspection in the US, and I think this is something that people used to talk about before in the past. Ship the product to yourself, check them, and then send them to Amazon. If people doing that, I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, it's waste of time. Waste of time. You're delaying everything. You have multiple touch points now, increasing the chances of you screwing up. I really don't like it. But if you want to do it, please go ahead and do it. For me, I never touch anything. What's the purpose of doing that business if you're going to do inspection yourself? So for me, ship them all directly, and I'm good to go. So that's what I recommend. So I don't really do it, but if you want, go ahead, do the extra mile. But for me, ship it directly. And also a plus, I'm in Canada. I'm not gonna get the shipment here and then ship it to Amazon. It's gonna cost me triple, quadruple what's supposed to be, and just waste of time for me. Inspect everything in China before it leaves, because once it leaves, it's very hard for you to do things. Emilone says, if you have a product and bundle product, would you use two or just the main product HTS? Okay, this is that's what we're talking about, the classification of the product, harmonized. Whatever I shared last time, what I shared, I'm telling you, HTC harmonized tariff schedule is going to be for the main product, usually the main product. Now you can play with the system a bit. If the second product has less taxes, maybe you can do it, but you're taking the risk. But don't forget, the customs people are not dumb. If they open up the product, they're going to see what's up. So for me, I really, really highly recommend you speak to a freight forwarder specialist. They'll be able to help you, pay them something, $100, whatever. They can help you with the classification. You'd be good to go. But for me, I don't do that game. That's why when I do my calculation, I always do it in the worst case scenario to make sure when the product hits in, I have no surprises. But this is only me. Abdavi says, this is amazing. Yes, this was amazing. I'm telling you, it's really amazing information. I'm really, really happy about it. Is this available to every seller? Yes, available to every seller. You just need to create a global shipping account, which is we are going to do today. And once we do it, we should be able to, they're going to take 3 to 7 days to approve it. Once they approve it, then we'll be good to go. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be good. And once I get more information, I wanted to try it, but I don't have any shipment coming in from China yet. But I have a product that, actually, a few products I'm sourcing right now, preparing for Christmas. I'm going to use them for one of them, and let's see how it works. And I will let you know. And if you guys, any of you use them, please share it with us here in the chat or share it in the Facebook group. Let me know what's up, or next Q&A, share it with us, and let's see what happens. Alex said, do you think this is way for Amazon to know where you manufacture the product to steal your idea? Look, Amazon knows where your supplier is. Like, everyone knows in the world. Like, do you tell me now, like, for example, Jungle Scout has this finding your own supplier. You just put an ASIN and it'll be able to find a supplier of the ASIN or your competitor. So everyone be able to get access to this information right now. And I don't think Amazon is lacking any enough insight or information of, if they wanted to know who your guy, they will find them. So if you were scared of that, maybe you can do something else. You can ship the product to your sourcing agent and let them pick it up from your sourcing agent warehouse. You can do that if you wanted to avoid them stealing your own idea. But Amazon, they can go to any supplier and they will be able to get the best deal, better than you and me, because they have the buying power, and it's Amazon, for God's sake. And don't forget, when we're competing, we're not competing only with Amazon. I don't worry about competing with Amazon, because all what matters is how we differentiate. If you know 57% of the sales on Amazon or products comes from third-party sellers, we are doing much better job than Amazon, because we know what we're doing. We're putting a lot of time and effort on each listing. Them, they're not doing that because it's not what they make the most of the money. They make most of the money on selling AWS, their platform, making money of you, making money of PPC. This stuff, they're making most of the money. I know there's a case right now in the court where they're accusing or not, accusation or not, I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe it's true. They're accusing Amazon that they're stealing information from their own sellers, from third-party sellers like me and you, and they use it for their own benefit. So I know they are doing it, but what we can do, we cannot be scared of everything. We cannot be, hey, Amazon might steal that, and I'll be scared to do anything just because Amazon might do it. How about I just do it better? And that's what I focus about the most. Yes, Nancy, 100% agree with you. I think we should do it and let's see what happens and keep us informed. It's very helpful, but would you please share the link for the platform? Yes, I will share the two links that I shared with you, but I cannot upload them. Let me see. Let me see. Where's my love? Okay, this is one, and this is dos. Please let me know if you got it. Hi, Saad. Can you send the link? Yes, I send it just now. I send it there. You should be fine. What's your stance on seasonal product and getting into them before the season to cement your position? Yes, you can do it if you know how to search product for that specific season. Yes, go ahead, do it. But if you mess up that timing, you're really going to be in trouble because you're not going to be able to move those seasonal product until later. So prepare ahead of time, 2 or 3 months before. Get the product 2 months before that to Amazon warehouse, and then you start. I think I have some friends of mine who sells only seasonal products. They make shitload of money. They make a lot of money within that seasons because they're focused on summer, focused on winter, the focus on fall, focused on whatever season that we have. They focus on these. They get product in, and that's it. And this is why it's a good business model, seasonal, if you know how to do it well. Because every seasonal product that you're gonna find is not gonna have a lot of reviews. It's gonna have low reviews because most of the sellers they're gonna avoid seasonal product. So what they do, those people who wants to get into seasonal, it's very easy for them to get a few reviews, and they will get going because they're only the guys who's gonna have the stock and they will have the ability to sell products. So it's really, really good if you do it well and time it well. Do you know any 3PL in LA? No, I do not. Sorry about that, Denny. But I think in our Facebook group, we have a list of 3PL, and you can contact them and see which one fits your needs. So in our file section in the Facebook group, Amazon FBA Giants, you go ahead and get it. I heard Prime Day is going to be in October. Do you think that will take sales from Cyber Monday? Look, yes, I heard about it's going to be in October instead of September, and I don't think it's going to hurt. I think they going because now since they have a lot of people are making good money now with e-commerce, especially because if you have units and you're really good, you'll be able to make really good money. And I think they want to push it a bit to get their shit together. And I think in October is going to be good because they're going to counter with the Q4. So make sure you have enough units. October is going to Prime Day, and this is going to be good rolling with Q4, with people preparing for Christmas. Is going to be really good Q4. So I'm really happy they moved it to October. Then it makes more sense to have a really intense 3 months of good sales. So I'm happy with that. And I don't think it takes much from Cyber Monday. Could be, could not, but hey. As long as, because Prime Day, Amazon does a lot of good marketing there, and you make money no matter what. And if Cyber Monday there, you're gonna make money too. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Much happiness to you and your little family and kitties. Yes, happy. Congratulations, Jocelyn. I'm very, very happy for you, and I'm very excited. Some gurus show their Ferrari Saad rocks his shoes. Yes, that's because I don't fit in a Ferrari. So I can fit in my shoes. Megan says, and he has more shoes in Kuwait. Yes, I left a lot of shoes in Kuwait. I left a lot. When I told you I'm like worse than a woman in shoes, yeah, this is like half of the stuff I had because when I went to Kuwait last year, I brought with me like a bunch of them and I left them there because, I wanted to go, back there in 6 months and vacation again. But now with Corona, no Kuwait for me. Shoes are so important. I hear you. Yes, now I feel the women when they do this online shopping for shoes and you just go through them. I'm telling you, like I have here some shoes, they are like worth $800 to $1,000. And trust me, I'm not proud of it. It's not like, oh my God, look at my shoes, I'm rocking them. No, it's just that's what it is. But I mean, what do you expect from a guy fatty guys like me? Like, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna go ahead and wear skinny jeans for you or leggings to show you their beautiful body? And they're not gonna do that. So rock the shoes. Get people's attention away from your body to the shoes. That's a good thing. So that's my strategy. Let's see what happens. If you ship to yourself, you pay twice for shipping to Amazon. Yes, exactly. You pay twice because it's still expensive. One of the clients we had one of the clients who really had a lot of issues with the shipment, and we did this back and forth. It just cost him too much. It was really, really, really a lot. Really a lot. Denny says, "Hey, Saad, is it possible to get second seller account for Amazon, like one for arbitrage or one for private label?" Yes, you can. There's ways you can do it, like you can do it in a way of using a new laptop and using new internet and all this stuff. You can do that. It's a little bit risky. I don't recommend it. But now, if you reach a specific if you reach a specific threshold with your sales, I think it's more than $20,000 a month, you'll be able to ask Amazon for an extra account that dedicated for arbitrage. So for arbitrage, Amazon doesn't want you to have a second account because they're worried for you to sell the same product in two accounts, and that means you're going to take a lot of real estate. So what you want to make sure is basically communicating with them, telling, "Hey, listen, I would like to get a new account because I'm trying to separate my expenses, my accounting, and easier for me to build brands." So you can do that and be good to go. In the course, I'm going to share with you a template that you can send to them and hopefully be able to get accepted. But yeah, that's one of the things you can do for second account. Because arbitrage, sometimes you get a product that why you're asking the question, I hope I'm right about it. You basically, if you get ungated in a specific product, then you get a specific claim. You don't want to affect your private label. So I understand that. For me, I do retail online arbitrage in Canada, and I do my private label in the US. And actually yesterday, there's a video is going to come out about me trying to vlog about a shipment that we did 17 boxes yesterday that we shipped them. And it's really, really cool of RA products. I think over $6,000 worth of products we shipped yesterday, and was super hot. I was sweating, and the big fatty was melting a lot. Alex says, "Is anybody having problem with Amazon two-step verification logins? I'm not getting the text." Actually, I'm getting the text. I have it good, especially now because I am setting up a lot of logins, and I just bought a new laptop, so there's a lot of logins, and I'm being fine. So I'm not sure. I'm not having any issues. I'm fine with that. So you let me know. So this is it. Guys, if you have any other questions, please let me know. I don't know if I missed any question here, but I think we are really, really, really good. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the link below for you if you want to get into the waiting list for the private label course. For the people who send me a message already, they can. I'm going to send them the private link privately. So for them to join the private or this waiting list, and we'll be good to go. And anybody who's interested, please go ahead and sign in, get into the waiting list, because the people who are the first 25 people, they're going to get really a lot of good goodies that they're going to be very happy with. And I promise you, it's going to be just amazing and awesome. And I'm just looking forward to be able to deal with you, to work with you, and we work together to make it happen. It's going to be live, and me and you, we're going to do it together. So guys, I'm really, 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 really excited. But before that, I have few things. Do you go to Canton Fair with your students? Actually, we supposed to do that last April. I'm actually doing it with Tim Jordan, and we're supposed to bring some people in, but COVID hit, and then we weren't able to do it. It was in February or March. March, I believe we're supposed to go, but then we know what happened with COVID, so we couldn't do it at all. She said, "I missed your question." Nas says, "You missed my question." What's my question? Can you post it again, Nancy? I'm not sure what exactly you were talking about. So here Danny says, you take anybody to Canton Fair. We'll be taking people to Canton Fair in your market. So that's going to be awesome. And MLS, is that a new Facebook group that's separate from this one? Yes, it's going to be completely separate. It's going to be only for paid members because they're going to feel comfortable to share things, because the other one is free group and there's a lot of people. This one I want to make sure is really close, intimate, and not intimate. I'm not going to talk about our sex life there, but I'm talking about we're going to be intimate for us to share information, and you can feel safe to share anything you want. And yes, it's going to be dedicated because we're going to be sharing, a lot of people are going to be sharing things about their own products that I would like to help. And we're going to have this trust code. And I hope everyone who's going to join there be able to respect other people's products and do not copy anything. And I make sure about that. But it's going to be a new Facebook group, everything dedicated to the paid members. It's going to be really cool. Nancy says, I wondered if the new selection program shipping discount would apply to the global shipping. I don't know. Me no know, man. No, I have no idea, Nancy. I have no idea. So you asked the question that I knew nothing about. So thank you. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. So I did like this. I have chins on chins. Is the link going to be posted here in the group? Yes, it's going to be posted in the group. And if Alex, I believe that you send me already a message, I'm going to send you the link so you can register there, because it's going to be email follow-up sequence dedicated to that waiting list. And also you'll be notified as soon as the course be good, will be good to go. So yes, you will get it privately. Because it's involved shipping discount using partner carrier for new sellers listing new ASINs. Nancy, you know more things about me. I'm telling you, I have no idea what it is, the shipping discount. And I'm very happy to be a great help to you. I have no idea. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. Have you used Pinterest much to drive traffic to your listing or website? Any tips for it? I'm going to tell you something, guys. Very simple. I'm an Amazon guy. For me to come here and talk about I'm good at Pinterest, good at this, I haven't done it. Do I use Pinterest for other things? Yes, 100%. But I am not the guy who's going to tell you I drive traffic or everything. I believe in one system. I'm good at Amazon. I'm going to perfect my PPC. I'm going to perfect my Manychat. I'm going to do my Facebook ad to it. And that's it. That's all what I know. The people who look for multiple sources of traffic for their product, usually they use or they found a bad product that not validated very well. I'm not saying you get the wrong one. I'm just saying if people who promote a lot of source of traffics, usually because they want to help people who really messed up with the product selection, or they messed up with how to validate their product. So what happened when you get a product that really saturated, has a lot of competition, you need to outperform your other competitors by adding more traffic and finding multiple sources of traffic. So for me, I don't look into that because I try to do my job right from the beginning. Now, I'm not telling you I will never be able to use something in the future like influencers or using maybe Pinterest when they come up with the traffic. I might be using it because I don't get everything right 100%. There's going to be some products that I'm going to suck at, or something I miscalculated, or something. It's going to happen. And I mentioned that before. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to do my best to find the best product at the best validation, at the best launch it the best way possible. So for me, I really try to make things the best I can, study the data, and I'm going to base my information or my product on the data that I'm going to get. That's what I'm going to do. So any other source of traffic, and I mentioned that last week when we talked about do not be perfectionist, and that's one of the things. People, when it comes to launch, and they didn't even launch their product yet, they're looking for every venue or every way of promoting their product without even starting the product, launching the product, or running PPC and knowing what's up. Do not get caught up in this. If you get caught up in this, I promise you, you're going to mess up more than doing good. Be focused, be good, and we're good to go. It's very, very simple. Very simple. Do the simple things in the first month or two. Then if you see your product is sucking and you did everything, then yeah, go ahead, use outside traffic, influencers, do whatever you want to do after. But in the beginning, I think you should use Amazon data, use Amazon marketing before you use outside traffic. This is how I do it, and this is how I advise all my clients. This is how it's done. Good job, Nancy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Pernilla, being on Nancy's side, for her to embarrass me in front of people about asking me about things that I don't even know what she's talking about. I thought she was talking about discount at Burger King, but I guess it's not. So it is what it is. But hey, I'm very happy. Look, I always say, if you work with people, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're the one who's losing the most. So I'm very happy to see the people who work with me in my team and my partners are much better than me. I'm more than happy to do it. I do not take offended. Oh my God, they're taking the shine out of me. Oh my God, they are taking everything. They're going to be the spotlight. I don't care. They need to be the spotlight. If you do well, you know information, go ahead, be my guest. But I'm very happy. I'm proud when I see my team knows more things than me. Like Jocelyn knows more than things about Manychat than me. You know, about Facebook ad more than me. I can't come here claim crap, but I know that she's better than me. But I know I'm going to help with the technical side on Amazon, and together we'll be able to do something well. And that's how it is. I cannot be good at everything. It's just not possible. Or it's possible, but if you're not lazy like me, it is what it is. But hey, it is what it is. MLS says good things about me, so I need to get very good here. I need to be back and, a little bit run it, Nancy, did you hear what MLS says? Saad is the man. A lot of great knowledge. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm going to show you my two daughters. I'm going to end it up with this because my daughters are going to go out with daddy. And yes. What's that? It's Nuna and Lula.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the chair's going to... Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Tell them we love you.
I love you.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to your channel.
And give it big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up.
All right. How much you love daddy?
Too much.
How much daddy loves you?
Too much.
That's my little girls. Yeah, go. I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna come. Thank you so much for what you're doing. You're beautiful as usual. So this is it. That's my dream team. As Nancy said, these are my two daughters, because usually after my Q&A, I leave right away and I go to Toys R Us or the mall with them. So they are really dressed up to go with me. Actually, last week, as soon as I finished, I left and I went to the mall and I found one of you guys subscribers, and it's like, hey Saad, how are you? And I went there and I didn't even know who it was. I kissed them, even coronavirus. The person, she was like, okay, she was what's going on. Then I figured out she was one of the subscribers. She was in my city, and I helped a little bit with the retail and arbitrage. It was really nice to see it, and I'm very, very excited. She saw a big guy coming like a tent, and she was like, Saad! I was like, hi, how are you? But hey, it is what it is. Yes, these are my girls. Yes, these are your girls, Nancy. I cannot wait for you to be close by. You can babysit them. Adorable. Yeah. You do everything for my daughters, honestly. I mean, everything we do is for our family, and they're they are my drive. These are my why. This is what I'm working on, and if I do everything, I do this for them. It's not for us anymore. And I know everyone who's here, they have a purpose. They have their family. They have their daughters, their boys. They have their mom, their dad, their whatever you are. You're trying to do something. You're trying to prove it to them. And you're not here to impress me. I'm not here to impress you. We're here to impress ourselves, to find the best within ourselves, to find the giant within ourselves, and try to do better. And I believe that's why I created this channel, building transparency, integrity, and honesty, just to make sure that we provide something good to help each other. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. But to get together with the information that we have, we can get to something better. And at the end of the day, we're old enough right now, at least for me, to say, you know what, it's not about how much money I have in the bank. It's about how I can use that money to provide better life for my kids, for my wife, and my family. So I am really, really thankful for everybody who's here. I'm very, very thankful for everyone who support me, supporting the channel. You have no idea how much I really appreciate every Saturday to come here. I enjoy it. I love what I do. I love Amazon. I love teaching it. And this is, I believe, what I'm destined to do. And I'm happy to do it. I'm going to continue doing it. And I'm very proud of all the subscribers. I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of the team. And let's just all go and get it and kill it, guys. So, guys, I'm going to leave you here. 1 hour. It's been 1 hour. Happy 4th of July. Be responsible. Don't drink too much. And enjoy the some time with the family. Have the fireworks. Share your moments in the Facebook group. But if you're drunk, the biggest mistakes happen when you're drunk. So do not do any live videos when you're drunk. But try to share all the good moments with your family. So I wish you nothing. Happy 4th of July for all of you guys. And please, 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 please do not forget to subscribe and like. And I'll see you next Saturday. And maybe we can have another session Wednesday. I'm not sure, but maybe. So take care, everybody. I love you all. Stay good. And let's make it all happen together. Take care, everybody.